Remember, you cannot always control what goes on outside, but you can always control what goes on inside. Wayne Dyer. This profound quote sets the stage for our discourse today, the power of control. Control isn't about manipulating the world around you to fit into your desired mold. Rather, it's about mastering your inner self, your reactions, your emotions, and your thoughts. The true essence of control lies in the ability to steer your life's ship amidst the tumultuous waves of circumstances, not being swayed by them, but navigating through them with resilience and composure. Stoic philosophy underscores this virtue of self-control. It teaches us that while we may not dictate the events that unfold around us, we possess the power to manage our responses to these events. This is the ultimate control, the control over self. And so, the journey to reclaim control begins within. Scene script. Stoicism teaches us that we cannot control everything, but we can control how we respond. It's all about our reactions. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy born in the bustling markets of Athens and the grand halls of Rome, offers a simple yet profound lesson. We need not let circumstances control us. Instead, it's our reactions to these circumstances that should be our focus. Imagine the tranquility of a still lake. Its surface remains undisturbed, no matter the storm that rages above. Similarly, the Stoic remains unperturbed, regardless of the chaos around them. They understand that the storm is beyond their control, but their response to it is entirely in their hands. Let's look at the life of the famous Stoic, Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor. His reign was marred by war, disease, and political intrigue. Yet amidst this turmoil, he found the strength to remain balanced and composed. His secret? Stoicism. He knew he couldn't control the world around him, but he could control his reactions to it. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Drawing from Aurelius's wisdom, the Stoic's guide to control is about recognizing the difference between what we can change and what we can't. We can't change the weather, the traffic, or the actions of others, but we can change how we respond to them. We can choose patience over frustration, understanding over judgment, and acceptance over resistance. This isn't about passive resignation, but about active engagement with life. It's about making a conscious decision to respond positively, even in the face of adversity. The Stoic doesn't avoid challenges, they embrace them, knowing that it's these very challenges that shape us, that make us stronger, wiser, more resilient. So, as we navigate the ebb and flow of life, let's remember this Stoic wisdom. It's not about controlling everything, but about controlling our responses to everything. As Epictetus said, we should always be asking ourselves, is this something that is, or is not, in our control? So how does one apply this control in everyday life? It starts with a conscious choice. You see, the essence of control is not in dominating others, but in mastering oneself. It's in the way we handle our thoughts, our emotions, and our reactions to the world around us. It's in the way we navigate the sea of life, steering our ship through the calm and the storm alike. How do we do this? First, we must become aware of our thoughts, emotions, and reactions. This requires a certain level of mindfulness, a certain level of presence. It's like becoming the observer of your own life, watching your thoughts and emotions as they come and go, without getting swept away in their currents. Second, we must learn to manage our reactions to external events. Life is full of surprises, some pleasant, others not so much. But how we react to these surprises is entirely up to us. We can choose to get upset, to lose our cool, to let our emotions control us. Or we can choose to stay calm, to maintain our composure, to keep control of ourselves. Third, we must cultivate a Stoic mindset. The Stoics believed that while we cannot control what happens to us, we can control how we respond to what happens to us. They believed in accepting the things we cannot change, in focusing on the things we can, and in having the wisdom to know the difference. So how do we cultivate a Stoic mindset? We can start by practicing acceptance, by letting go of the things we cannot change. We can practice patience, understanding that good things take time, and we can practice resilience, knowing that setbacks are a part of life, not the end of life. Remember, as Seneca once said, "He who reigns within himself and rules his passions, desires, and fears is more than a king." In other words, the greatest control we can ever attain is the control of ourselves. And that, my friends, is a power that can truly transform our lives.